The next tournament we had at was at Kerr Lake or Bugs Island here in Virginia. It's on the North Carolina border. But practice went well. Me and my partner, I had been up there for a few days. He came up halfway through, and I was catching him on chatterbait, spinnerbait, top water. Top water bite was really good, but it could die off real quick during that tournament. So, we were trying to find something more solid, like running points, find some areas, find some fish that were stacked up. And last day of practice, we were fishing an area. We were fishing this spot, rocky bottom and everything. And we were throwing crankbaits, and finally my buddy, he ended up getting hooked into a 6-pounder on the last cast of practice, like right when we were about to leave. And we said to ourselves, we had caught some fish there, and we can come back and we can probably sit there all day. And so come tournament day, what we were throwing is I throw a Jean LaRue Wobble head, 11/16 ounce, with a green pumpkin Berkeley powerbait 10-inch worm. I fish this fast, it's great for fishing fast. You can fish slow. It's a great search bait. If you don't like throwing a Carolina rig, this is what you want to be throwing. I can cover a lot of water with this. But if you look at the tail of this bait, it has a lot of action on the fall. When it falls, it gets a lot of action. And I got bit on the fall, but most of the time, I was just dragging it on the bottom real slow, just taking it through any bit of rock. And any time I didn't feel anything down there, I'd reel up, make another cast. The key was to be making contact with that hard stuff. But that subtle action of that tail, I believe that's why I was getting bit. I looked at it in the water, and it does not have a lot of action when I'm just barely moving it and dragging it. It just kind of slides along the bottom, and I think that got me a lot of bites. But we sat on this spot, probably fished this lure anywhere from 4 to 25 feet of water, and we caught probably 30 fish. We ended up getting a third place finish there. I think all the weights were, pretty close for the top 3. But this has been definitely a new technique I've been using for the past couple years, and it's been great. I've thrown a lot of different wobble heads too, but this 11/16 ounce, like the Jean LaRue, I think something about the color of the head of this copper brown. I don't know. I think I get more bites on it. But again, 100% of the time this season, I've had this tied on my rod. The lures I'm showing you here are the only lures I've really used. They've been tied on my rod all year. But this Jean LaRue 11/16 ounce with the power bait worm, I have all the other colors too. Green, like my buddy, he was throwing different colors, but it seemed that green pumpkin was the ticket for the whole season this summer. And that got us our third place finish there. So if you guys like this video, I'll continue to make some more. I appreciate it.